Hey guys, Jim Woodrick here. Thank you so much for watching my channel Beyond the Birch. Today I'm going to go explore Pictured Rocks. I hope you enjoy the journey and stick along for the ride. Hey guys, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Finally got off that bus. That was almost a 2-hour long trip. I'm here with my buddy Peter here in the back. I just finally got dropped off, letting my legs kind of warm up, and we are here at the trailhead for Pictured Rocks. It's roughly going to be about 40, I'll just say 43 to 45 miles because the maps aren't always right. And I'll give you guys a little crash tour. We're heading up here and we're gonna make our way along the course. We're gonna stay up here, and then day 2 and then day 3 is gonna be right around in this area, and then we're out. And there's a couple of waterfalls down here that I do want to check out. Visitor center is over there, and there's a vaulted toilet. There's a toilet in there. There's also a Boy Scout troop over there getting in trouble with their scout leader. Super amazing. It's fun. And then we got this guy over here chilling on the bench. Don't worry, this goes out to my other friend Shelby. I'm not going to murder him. That's cool. That's way cool.
Yeah.
This guy's ready for a nap. Alright, so we have less than half a mile to go till we get to camp. Buddy needs rest. I'm going to get some water. Trail so far has been pretty flat and easy. Nothing too crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. Beautiful place though. If you get a chance, come out, check it out. We finally made it to Au Sable East. Now we just got to find our site. So we've got two ways we can go: group site or individual sites. I don't remember what I booked.
I would imagine individual, like 1 to 5 people for individual.
Hopefully they have site markers. Probably not.
You would think.
You would think, but I doubt it. I don't think there's anyone here. Oh dear gosh. Look at all those stumps.
It's gonna be fun. Should have brought my hammock. 1.
Looking for number 2. Maybe it's over here. Because there's a group campfire. I don't think I'll light a fire. I don't have anything to...
3.
3?
2's probably back there.
Probably. Yep, 2's back here. Well, this ain't too bad.
Oh.
somebody was here in 2015.
Was it me?
JCD carved their name. If you're there, I'm probably gonna put mine up by that stump.
Yeah.
But buddy Peter went on up ahead. He is heading to the lighthouse. I'm gonna meet him there. You have to forgive me, kind of sweating in this rain jacket. It's been a little bit of a drizzly morning, but as you can see from the lake behind me, it's pretty. It's gorgeous. I couldn't ask for a better day. I don't care if it's raining or not. It's pretty out. But he went up there to use the restroom. I'm gonna meet him up there and we're gonna continue about our journey. I hope you guys have stuck along for the ride this far, and I hope you continue to do so. And if you guys see anything I can improve upon, or some of the stuff that I've got or seen in previous sections of this video, I'd greatly appreciate your input, or maybe you can share your tales of the trail with me. That'd be cool. I'm really interested in hearing about people's experiences. Good example is I met a lady last night that shared with me their journeys through the, don't quote me on this, the Pacific Crest Trail, the Appalachia Trail, and large sections that they've done on the North Country Trail. They never said they completed any of those trails like from A to B, but they've done large portions of it. And due to their journey, this lady's journey was incredible. I think she had some cool stories to tell, and I'm hoping that one day I can have those same experiences to share, maybe to my kids or to friends and family and all that doodad. But ooh, looks like we're here to the lighthouse. We came up here yesterday and we browsed around a bit, so hopefully we can yeah, it's pretty up here. Not gonna be in time for the tours, but that's sad. Maybe next year. Maybe I can just drop in. Don't know if I caught it in the last video, but here it is. This place is beautiful. I really wish that I could have been here for the tours. I often pondered, you know, I was sitting in my tent last night thinking to myself, what would it be like to live in a place like this, either by yourself or with a small crew of like 2 to 5 people, you know? How hard it must be on your mentality, because obviously you're not going to get along with everyone that you come across with. If you do, kudos. I want to know your secret. Love people, but sometimes some people just don't like you, and there's nothing you can do to avoid that other than be a kind person. This place is beautiful though. Look at this. My buddy's probably up here hiding somewhere. Ooh, there's somebody's car up here now. So I made it to this really crazy campground. I wanted to share something with you real quick. There are a lot of shipwrecks on Pictured Rocks. I tried to go down to the beach to see them. Did do a little video. I don't think it's worth posting because I couldn't see nothing from the top. I think they do offer boat tours. I would check those tours out. I don't know if I can do it or not this week. I don't know if I have time. But if I do, I definitely want to see them. Campground here is pretty rad. I'm not gonna lie. It's too bad my buddy Peter wasn't here to see it. He did have to take off. He did hurt his hip. So when you're out backpacking or doing anything out in the wild with me, it's safety. So I trekked on, and he's heading back to the car. And he's supposed to call me here about every 2 hours to let me know he's good. If he's not, I'll turn around and go get him, but he'll be alright. He's a big boy. If he needs my help, I will come. He is my friend. But that being said, check this out. I think it's really cool. Au Sable down below Lee Creek. It's pretty much like what you see behind me. It's all woods. It's pretty. It's kind of boring. Not a whole lot going on here. Said there was an abandoned car in the woods, but I couldn't find it. I was just curious, wanted to go check it out. There's some mosquitoes. Not too terribly bad. I just get irritated when they buzz in my face, but yeah. Well, look at this. Dude, there's no way. There's no way this thing still has the engine block in it. There's ain't nothing in there gonna bite me. Sure as hell does. Wow. That's all I care about. Oh, dude, this is impressive. Do you like the mosquitoes are bad over here, but I like the signatures. Dude, this is, man. It's funny because I sit here and I think about the story to this car, and it was probably like driven out here, and parked. I left it. Probably ran just fine. Maybe a few bings and bangs, but it's people scratching their names into it, leaving their mark. This is nuts. I like this. made it over to my campsite. And I forget the name of this place, but it's the coolest campsite that I've ever had. And dude, completely by myself, I'm isolated, and then I walked through the woods for like 20, 30 feet, 40 feet, whatever, and I get this, right? Check this out. I'm not sure if those are rain clouds coming in, but got everything hanging out to dry right now. Rained pretty hard on me throughout the day. Everything's sopping wet except for maybe this stuff. Well, it's a little damp too. But I'm gonna put all this stuff in there. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then I'm gonna go to bed after I hang that up. Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're having a beautiful morning like me. Just woke up. It's right around 7 o'clock. I'm gonna get my things around and get heading out of here. It is about 45 to 50 degrees, so it's a little chilly this morning. I do want to, however, try and find those beavers again. Some of the campers I spoke with said there were some beavers at the beaver dam down the road, and I tried to find them last night, couldn't find them. Went out, seen the lake. Hopefully today the trail's a little more eventful than it was yesterday. I wasn't impressed personally. It was beautiful, but I see that sort of stuff all the time. I'm hoping today I see something extraordinary. I seen a few things yesterday, like the abandoned car, and what is it? Some old house foundations and things like that, but I didn't, yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary. I did find that car pretty cool though. Hopefully today I'm probably gonna try and go back and see if the beavers are out real quick before I head out of camp. I do want to check them out and then be on my merry little way. So I love and appreciate y'all. I hope you continue on the journey, and please follow my channel if you haven't yet already. Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm not that far in. I kind of stopped to read a couple of the signs on some nature. I'm almost back to Lake Superior. I stayed at, I think I showed you last night at, I hope you enjoy the next day of my adventure. I'm going to be doing a lot of nature, shots. There's not going to be a whole lot of me talking, just walking through the woods and seeing the lake shore. Hopefully today I can see the cliffs, but I'm not sure if that's today or tomorrow. But yeah, stick along. If you haven't forgotten, make sure you like, subscribe, and please comment. Comments are very important to me. I really love when people interact. I like making. Ooh, a little wobbly. That's okay.
guys are easy.
All right, welcome back. This is day number 4. I am still at Pictured Rocks. This is my last stint. I've got about 6 miles to do today, and it'll be about 3-4 hours. There's a couple of waterfalls I'm going to stop at. I want to check out, but I hope you enjoy the footage of them. It's not going to be a whole lot of me in there. It's going to be a whole lot of what's out here. I want you guys to see that. I'm not including everything in these videos, but I want you guys to come out and check this place out. And then I'm going to add an attachment to the end, if I can remember, about campsites that I stayed at and give you my opinions on those. I'll see you on the trail.
Mama, 20 was hard task.
Dramatic sandstone.
Hello guys, I thank you for sticking to the end, and I really appreciate you. I wanted to do this quick follow-up. I am officially back in my garage. I got everything hanging and drying out, and it's a mess in here. I've got stuff all over the place from my, my trip, and then I had to do a quick few things around the house. But that being said, I stayed at Au Sable 2 my first night. Beautiful campsite, wonderful, absolutely amazing. Met a lot of cool people there. The second place I stayed was Lowly Creek number 2, and the third place I stayed at was Potato Patch number 2 or 3. Was it 3? It was way in the back. And I'm gonna give you a quick lowdown. So Au Sable 2, and then Lowly Creek number 1. I highly recommend Lowly Creek number 1, right on the back side of Beaver Lake. One of the most beautiful campsites I've ever been to in my life, anywhere I've ever been backpacking. It had a nice little scenic tour. You could walk down this little 2-track and go right into it. Right, you had the lake all to yourself, and it was like completely secluded, fenced off, and like this like wall of shrubs around you with this little like walk-through path. It was really cool. It was absolutely amazing. I would go back there just for that campsite again. It was so cool. But that's just me being a nerd. Au Sable 2 was really cool. I really did enjoy that site because of the community, I'm gonna call it the community barbecue. It was like a campfire, right? You can only have one campfire at each of the sites that are designated on Pictured Rocks. And it was cool because everybody would get together and eat their food there at the site. And they would share and exchange all these stories of from where they've been and where they're at, where they're going, and how they've done this or how they've done that or how they've improved this piece of backpacking gear or doodad or hack or whatever you want to call it, right? I really liked it because it was totally cut off from all the tourists, right? No disrespect to you tourist guys, but like when I go backpacking, I want to be in the woods with my fellow backpackers, right? That is the thing that I want to have happen. But I encourage everybody to come out and get into it, especially if you want to get into backpacking, camping, the outdoors, survival stuff, all that good little nifty thing, right? But it was super cool. The whole camaraderie, the community of I've never felt that before. You know, I've been backpacking a lot of places, but it's really been off the grid in the woods where it was just me and nothing else for miles. So that was a cool change. What I didn't like about the campsites, Potato Patch number 3, I think it was, I stayed at. Terrible. I hated it there. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna exaggerate on it. It was so full of mosquitoes. It was unreal. I couldn't even eat in peace. I had to like swallow my food and let it slide down like a snake eating an egg. I couldn't even eat my food. Because I don't like to eat in my tent. I don't want to attract the ants or get the bugs in there, you know? I just don't want to be chewed on while I'm sleeping. Anyways, especially mice. Mice are terrible. If you guys have never ran into those out in the wilderness or out in the bush, they call it, or whatever, I don't know. You don't want those chewing a hole in your tent to get to your food, because they will. It happened and it sucks. Makes you so mad. But my overall review of Pictured Rocks as a whole, I thought it was really beautiful. It was really gorgeous. There's a lot of things out there to be seen. Would I probably make it one of my top tier, like, favorite places to be? I don't think so. It was too touristy for me. I mean, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Just because of like the group setting at the campfires, which was amazing. My favorite thing. Some of the campsites were absolutely amazing, beautiful. The waterfalls, super cool. Now, if I were to go back, I would definitely catch the boat tours, or what was else they had going on there? The sunken ship boat tour, where I guess they have a glass bottom. I think that would be really cool to go check out too as well. But like if you're gonna hike through it, do the boat or one of the boat tours. in tandem with it. Like, I don't know, maybe backpack it first and then do the boat tour afterwards, and then eat your slice of pizza and drink your soda. But it is a very beautiful place. It has a lot of hidden gems where you really have to hike in. I found the abandoned car, so like if you see that in my video, I thought that was cool. That was just me though. I kind of nerd out on those things. I also I did like that little like sheer rock wall they had with the cave that went inside it. That was cool. And then some of the cliffs going down into the water, you could probably see me in some of the videos. I kind of crawled. I've got vertigo, so like I've got to be careful. I don't like my brain don't start spinning and I like pass out or something and go woo down over the cliff. No, I go swimming today, but it was. I'll still do it. It's so cool, right? It's so amazing. But I encourage you all to get out there. Pictured Rocks is a beautiful place. I'd probably go back again in a couple of years. And dude, I'm telling you. Now the trail itself, I think I don't have my Garmin. Where is my Garmin? I think it was like 50. It was right around 55 miles the whole loop, because I went from the East Visitor Center west all the way up to Au Sable, the lighthouse there. I stayed at the campground, and then I came down and I went around. I think it was like the south end of Beaver Creek, and I stayed at Lowly Creek too. And then I wrapped back around because I missed that part of the shoreline right around that lake in the center there. And then I made my way all the way down further west to Potato Patch, and then from there I hit the exit, and it was like 50 plus miles in total. I probably didn't even save the data when I tracked it for my steps and all that good stuff. I do like to keep track of that in a book, but it was a beautiful journey, and I encourage that all of you get in there and do it too. And if you liked it, please subscribe, join my channel. I know it's a lot of nature things, but that's a lot of video, dude, I had to sort through. It took me a long time to put this together. So, hey, love you all. Join me for my next adventure. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe. Thank you so much for sticking around.